So first of all, thank you all for having me here today. I'm delighted to speak on behalf of Street League. My name's Kate Thompson and I'm Operations Manager for our West of Scotland operations. I'm going to give you a wee bit of an overview today about the work that we do in general and then our partnership with Fast Forward. So just to start out, so for those of you who don't know Street League or what we do, we use the power of sport to tackle poverty and give young people opportunities to succeed in life and ultimately the workplace. We work with young people from as young as 14 in a school environment right up to the age of 30, so a real varied age range there. And our programmes help young people overcome both practical and personal barriers as they progress through life and hopefully into a positive destination. Our vision is that we'll be in a society in which all young people have the opportunity to secure employment and ultimately a brighter future. So poverty, as you all know, and I'm sure see, has a devastating impact on young people in the UK, limiting their opportunities and hindering their ability to succeed in life. Young people from low-income families are more likely to struggle in school and face discrimination in the job market, and ultimately this can lead to isolation, hopelessness, lack of self-worth. So we really want to tackle and address that along with the various partners that we work with along the way. The next slide is a wee bit about the need for our work and what we do, but just homing in on the stat there that 1 in 10 young people are unemployed, with this figure rising in areas hit harder by poverty. We really want to give those 1 in 10 young people a voice, a place in the community to progress and succeed in life and reduce their barriers to work. More recently, we've started a youth board, so over the last year we've been building on this to really use young people to help inform our decisions and how we progress as a business, how our programmes are run, what support and partners that we have as part of our programme delivery. So that's been really exciting for us. So our main programme is what we call an academy delivery, and that's a post-school option for people who have left school are aged between 16 to 29 and are looking to progress in employment, education or work. These programmes tend to be about 10 weeks long and they're a mix of personal development, employability and sport to guide people on their way through their action plan. The personal development element of the programmes is supported through various partners. So we're working on issue-based workshops, harm reduction workshops, gambling, drugs and alcohol, money advice, sexual health, to really help inform our young people on the support that's available to them, no matter what their barriers to work might be. The employability side of our programmes focuses on CV building, application support, interview skills, and we can have progressions coordinators that work with local employers to broker opportunities to help get our young people in front of employers who may not have had the chance to do that. And the sport element is all about mental health, positive wellbeing. You don't need to be particularly good at or want to pursue a career in sport. That's about the transferable skills that you can gain from a sporting environment. So thinking about teamwork, communication, positive lifestyle, all of that. So we never want people to be put off by that element. A wee bit about where we work. So I mentioned that I cover the West of Scotland operations, but we do work across the UK and some of the most deprived local authorities, trying to give young people the opportunities that they deserve. So our partnership with Fast Forward, who I am here today. I've worked with Street League for just over 5 years and we've worked with Fast Forward for all of that time. But this year we've really formalised that partnership through the work charter. And we're doing a pilot to create a culture of awareness, prevention and support around the issues of gambling. So what we are finding is that the young people think they know about gambling, but they're maybe involved in it and they don't realise it, through getting a scratch card, through these online gamings, through sport, things that they think are maybe just a bit of fun, but actually we want to inform them and help them understand what this can lead to or support a family member. So yeah, it's especially concerning in the sport and gaming world, and this is why we've really worked on our partnership with Fast Forward. So Fast Forward have worked with over 200 of our young people. The photos that you see on the slides here are pictures of the workshops in action, so you can see that they're super interactive, they're engaging for the young people. The young people won't take in the information or learn from it or take anything away from it if it's just like the way I'm presenting today, but these workshops really bring it to life with the young people, and that's why we are like super excited to work with Fast Forward and continue to deliver these workshops across Scotland. What's super important for us as well is that our staff are positive role models for these young people, and often maybe the only positive role model in their life, depending on what they're going through. So it's important that our staff are informed in issues that the young people that might be facing and can advise, guide, offer assurance on anything that might come up. So our partnership with Fast Forward has allowed us to make the gambling training a mandatory part of the staff induction, which is amazing for all of the staff. So all of the frontline staff receive training during their induction time. Our staff are equipped with the knowledge required to identify the signs of gambling harm and provide support to young people who may be struggling with gambling related issues, either themselves or within their home. Like I said, our staff are seen as positive role models, so this really helps with any difficult conversations they might have around gambling and identifying that. And it's providing us with specialist support, knowledge and resources. It's all right me sitting here and telling you about how beneficial the training is for our staff and young people, but I thought it might be quite nice to include some quotes from our frontline staff that you can see there. So Amy, one of our coaches in West Bartonshire, said that I really enjoy the Fast Forward workshops. I find them interesting and insightful. It's good for our young people to learn about the dangers of gambling and how it could affect them not only now, but potentially in the future. So, you know, that they might not be dealing with anything at the minute, but if they take one thing from these workshops and use it in their future, then that's also extremely important. Caitlin, who is our youth and community coach in Renfrewshire and similar to myself has been involved in the workshops over the last 5 years. The Fast Forward training is so beneficial for our young people, but also for us as staff members. Maria's got a shout out there. It's very relatable and delivers her workshop in a very engaging way, like I said. We all learned about the different types of gambling and the impacts of gambling on an individual as well as family and friends. We also learned why people choose to gamble and how to potentially ask for help. From a staff perspective, I found it very informative, allowing me to support our young people should they ever need it. And lastly, just in there, it's partnerships like this that make a real difference to the lives of young people. Through collaboration, we can create a safer, more responsible gambling culture for everyone. And there's just a wee bit of information there about staying in touch with us. As I say, we use various partners to help support the delivery, to give the young people in our local communities a voice. So if you did want to reach out and work with us potentially or find out a wee bit more about what we do, that's some of our general contact information, but I'm also here for the rest of the day and we'd be more than happy to speak to anyone in the room. So thank you.